Et hier, j'ai encore rêvé du concours de dunk. C'était ouf, Aaron Gordon, quand même.
C'est presque un bon retour. En même temps, ce qu'il a fait, ça reste incroyable.
C'était incroyable. J'ai kiffé.
Et tu sais que son frère, il joue à rien sans pro.
Mais c'est pas long, ça.
Viens, on y va.
Non.
Vas-y, viens, on y va.
Viens, on y va.
Vas-y, on est chaud. Putain!
Bonjour et bienvenue dans cette belle ville de Reims.
For me, he won, but I'm probably biased. I'm his older brother, so I always want him to be the best and do everything to the best of his abilities.
Have you seen the contest in live?
Yeah, I've watched it. I've watched the contest a few times now. It was one of the best dunk contests in at least the past 10 years, if not ever. So it's always a treat to be able to watch an amazing dunk contest and have somebody that you know in the dunk contest.
So we prepare all the final dunks. You have to judge it.
I have to judge it. Yeah, it's I mean, I give that like a 3. No, I'm just kidding. It's a 50 for sure.
And number 2.
Alfred Payton in that mascot.
Yeah, it's unbelievable, right?
Yeah. Do you know he can do that?
Yeah, it's like 65. I give that 65
Yeah.
or 70.
Grandma hid that hammer in her mattress from my uncle. He would listen to Wu-Tang while walking in the jungle. Army fatigue jacket kitchen.
You say before the interview, maybe he lost, but he win more than a slam dunk contest.
Yeah.
Everybody talk about Aaron now.
Yeah, I mean, he lost the slam dunk contest, but he really won in all other aspects. He was one of the most trending topics on the internet during that. And most of that dunk contest, the controversy that went into it was one of the most talked about things probably in the world for a good while. He's shown the world is unparalleled. There's no NBA player that's doing this. Yes, there's some people who practice only dunking like this, but he has to go from practice and actually play games and be a basketball player and still be able to accomplish this. It's unbelievable.
Call that pure magic. You will see that one again. My goodness. Inside Gordon.
But it's a real NBA player. Talk about that. He can shoot. He can pass.
Yeah. I mean, he's not just an athletic kid. He's so much more than that. I mean, his maturity level is way beyond his years because he's had to grow up quickly because he's been in the spotlight, and now that he's an NBA, on his way to being an NBA superstar. A lot of people have not given him as much credit as I think he deserves for being as talented of a basketball player as he is. I mean, he can shoot, dribble, do everything that he needs to do, and he's still so young.
Since he became a superstar in US, and he is invited in the big show in US with Ellen DeGeneres.
Yeah, right.
Did you see it?
Right.
Have you seen that?
Yeah.
It's so funny. He can dunk on everybody.
Yeah. We were worried that he was going to miss and knock out Ellen.
He mentioned in an interview that he owes you a part of his success. What type of big brother are you?
Well, I'd hope I'm a good big brother. He's very nice when he says that, because his internal drive is what really pushes him to be great. And he had me as an older brother, and since I was always a very competitive person, and I wanted to be the best, and when I was growing up, I was getting a lot of success and a lot of publicity from different media and papers, things like that. I think that really pushed Aaron to be way better than the rest of his age group, the rest of his peers, and then he was able to play with us as the younger kid, and we didn't really consider him to be a younger kid, so my friends were very physical with him, and it really pushed him to become just very mentally tough, that he wants to become something that the world's never seen before, and I think he's well on his way. So any contribution that I had to that is, I'm very grateful for it, but at this point I think that he's become his own man, and he's taking the world and showing it that Aaron Gordon is a very special person. So I can't wait to see what he does down the line.
This is what he's all about. These guys are just a legitimate high-fly act. That's why I say he should be looking to attack more, but at the same time, he's got to look to be able to make that mid-range short.
You think Magic is the best spot for him?
I don't know if it's the best spot, but I mean, he's going to make the best of any situation that he's given. And yes, they got rid of Tobias Harris, which is bittersweet. It's tough to see him go because he is a very good person. But at the same time, it makes more room for Aaron to be able to play, and that's always a positive. But I think that I think Orlando's starting to put their trust in him and bring him up through their system, and
it's a good sign.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great sign. They're giving him a little bit more leeway with everything that he's doing. And that's, nothing but positive. He was getting a little frustrated with not being able to play as much, when there was Channing and Tobias and everybody there. But like I said, he's a mentally strong kid, and he's very patient. So now he's going to be able to step up and take on a bigger role in the Magic organization. I think that's huge.
Some people compare him to Blake Griffin. You agree with that? I'm not.
No, not really. I mean, when he was younger, maybe, but I think that he's gone past the comparison of Blake Griffin, and now he is Aaron Gordon, and now people are comparing other players to Aaron Gordon. It's not, Aaron Gordon kind of plays like Blake Griffin, and that kid kind of plays like Aaron Gordon. It's, okay, there's Blake Griffin and there's Aaron Gordon. Which one does this kid play more like? Okay, he plays more like Aaron
Gordon. He punched some staff guy too?
No, he has not punched any staff yet. So hopefully he never does, because that's not a good situation.
I want to play in Orlando with our Frenchie, Evan Fournier. Did you talk about him?
Yeah, Evan's a good dude. He comes to visit whenever I go out and visit Aaron. Evan will come over, and we'll go out to dinner or something like that. I was able to catch up with him when they went and played in London at the O2 Arena. I flew out there and was able to go catch up with Evan and his wife and Aaron. But Evan's a good dude, man. Funny guy, and it's interesting to be over here in France now and kind of have roles reversed, because he actually told me to come live in Reims instead of Chalon, so it helped me out. Dodged a bullet on that one.
So what about you? You are just 26?
I'm 25.
25.
Yes. No, I forget half the time.
You played for Partizan Belgrade. This season you are the second in Pro at the Evolution. NBA is on your mind one day, maybe?
I mean, it's on every professional basketball player's mind, but it's a very difficult league to be able to get into and then to stay. You know, I played last year with the 76ers, and played for their D-League team, and it didn't work out. So, you know, I don't think I'm going to focus too much on getting back to the NBA rather than just focus on playing basketball. And if the NBA happens to come back around, then obviously I'd be more than happy to go play back in the States. But at this point in time, I've accomplished what I've always dreamt of accomplishing, which is being able to play in the NBA and putting on an NBA uniform. So that dream's come true. And at this point, it's just really about playing basketball. Wherever basketball takes me, I'd be more than happy to go.
Bon, c'est bien, il était vraiment cool, hein.
C'était vraiment bien.
J'ai vu ton accent.
Je peux en dire autant.
Attends. Mais...
Oh non, oh non.
Oh, les bâtards. Oh non, la voiture, mais non.
C'est ta faute ça, comment tu t'es garé aussi?
Mais t'as pas le permis, toi, tais-toi en plus. Oh, la voiture.